Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, dogs and cats, and hamsters too. What is up? I'm Winner to Win. I bring you another Wi-Fi battle. I got this from the Wi-Fi Battle Finder on Smokin. And yeah, out of about 5 battles, I only had 2 decent ones. Unfortunately, out of one of the decent ones, the guy forfeited. So, this bad luck. 5 battles, and I only got to keep 1. Yep, that's the Wi-Fi life for you. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about this too long. I'm obviously going against the Sand team, and Leo once again has recorded this battle for me because this Mew is not working for me, and I do appreciate that. And I did ask him to give me the little Sand background because I thought it was very fitting since he has a Sand team. But the guy is gonna. This is Eeveefan77. He's gonna start off with Vaporeon. I kind of started off with Rotom. If he wanted to start off with T-Tar to get his Sand up, I had the Will-O-Wisp in my pocket just in case he wanted to stay in and try to get Stuff Rocks up or something like that. But he starts off with Vaporeon. I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch. He brings in his Latios, and I know I can take a HP Fire from any kind of Latios, so I'm just going to go ahead and stay in and get a Leaf Seed off. Hopefully I don't miss. If I miss, then I'd be in kind of trouble with Ferrothorn early off in the game. But luckily it hits, and I do have Protect, so I'm be able to get back a good amount of health, and about to switch out into anything else that can take a HP Fire. Right now I'm just going to go into the Fernape. It looks like he is stuck into HP Fire. I don't really know at this time, but he double switches in the Heatran, and I switch in that Fernape. I'm not going to over predict. It's still early in the game, so I just go straight for the close combat, and that's dead that's a dead Heatran. Oh man, Fernape is probably the most useless thing on my team because of the Sand and stuff, and everything he has can really pretty much take hits from it. He does come in with Alakazam, which I thought would be better if he came in with Latios, but if he wants to get rid of his potential Sash, I'm willing to do that for him. He could still have man, I'm just not thinking today. He could still have Life Orb, which could be a problem because that's a powerful hit from Alakazam. But if he does have Sash, I went ahead and got rid of that. Now I do go into my Landorus, expecting him not to really have HP Ice. Thought he might have HP Fire, but since he does have HP Fire on Latios, I should have realized that and double switched into Ferrothorn, but I didn't, and I have a dead Landorus because of it, and that's one of my checks to Stoutland. So now that means Ferrothorn is kind of a check to Stoutland, but not really because of superpower. So I'm in a real pickle here once Stoutland gets out, but I don't even have Infernape for Mach Punch. So yep, that's not really got good. So I go back into Ferrothorn. He goes back into doing HP Fire. Since he's locked into that, since I'm assuming that he's Scarf and he's not really telling me anything else, I'm going to Salamence to get off a Dragon Dance and be able to at least kill something. So he brings in T-Tar, finally gets his Sand up. I'm gonna go for the Earthquake, expecting this thing to die, get me a little Moxa boost, and Latios to come in and try to go Draco Meter or something because he needs to do that in order to not over predict. Because if he goes for HP Fire, Salamence can live, but none of that happens because his T-Tar lives. So unfortunate. What? That is very not good. Yes, that is a professional way of saying it. Salamence is dead, and I'm quite sad. So I go into my Ferrothorn. I go into Rotom to Volt Switch, kill it off, and then I go to Ferrothorn to bait out his Latios so I can switch into the appropriate thing, predicting him to stay in and do HP Fire again. But he takes the switch initiative now. He's not gonna fall for that anymore, and he goes into his Stoutland. I'm like, okay, if Stoutland's not banded, I should be able to take any hit, but of course he gets the crit. So very unfortunate again, and oh man. So I'll go into Gengar, kind of baiting him to stay in a Crunch or something if he has that, or Ice Fang, and then I'm just going to double switch into my Ferrothorn just to get some extra damage on him. But he decided not to do that. He went straight into Vaporeon, knowing it can sponge any Gengar's hits, and now if he's lucky, he won't get it. I won't get the burn the first time, but he didn't get it the first time, and I Power Whip, but I miss. Okay, whatever. So hopefully he won't get the burn again, and this time I'm just gonna Leaf Seed. If he's seeming to want to stay in, I should Leaf Seed the first time, but I didn't, and now I am burned, and this is most unfortunate. God, man, I know it's 30% chance. I'm not mad at that. It's just sometimes it takes me 4 or 5 chances. 4 or 5 uses of Scald to get 1 burn, he gets it on the second chance. I'm just jealous. That's all it is. So I do get the lead seed off on Vaporeon. I figured that he's going to switch. He's got the burn. There's no reason really for him to stay in. He's at a decent amount of health. So I'm just going to lead seed again, predicting him to switch out. He does go into Latios. I know I am burned, but I'm thinking I'm getting more back from lead seed than I am losing from burn. I have the Rocky helmet, so it's not like I'm getting lefties either. And I still didn't pay attention if that was worth it or not. But it is some damage on Latios because I'm not gonna spore it. But if you have noticed, I have yet to touch Latios. Have not touched it at all this entire game. So Gengar is gonna come out, take the hit by fire decently, but with the Black Sludge canceling out the Black Sludge canceling out the Sandstorm and me getting extra health back from Leech Seed, it's a little bit better. So I figured that he's gonna switch out. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that sub. He predicts that, and I show the big move. That's my ace in the hole. I am a sub disable Gar. On my disable, he switches out into Vaporeon, and now I have to take that into account that he does know I have disable. So I'm gonna go for Shadow Ball. He's gonna go for Scald. Now in this moment, you would think I would want to disable the Scald because it breaks my sub, right? But I feel like he is better than that, and he's gonna take advantage of me trying to disable to get safely behind the sub. So I'm actually just gonna go for another sub. I don't have Pain Split, so I'm not getting any health recovery, and that's gonna be an issue. I wish I had Pain Split because I would go for it right now if I could. But he realizes that he needs Stoutland to take on my Ferrothorn, and he's going to take on Ferrothorn and Gengar. It can take on both because it outspeeds both, but it can't take on Latios cannot take on both. So he's gonna definitely save it. I go for the Focus Blast, hoping that he would leave the Stoutland and hope for me to miss or something like that. But I do hit Vaporeon on the way in, and I'm able to take it out with a Shadow Ball. I'm still behind the sub, but the only problem is he still has Latios. So if I had got that Stealth Rock up, the Latios would not be a problem. I would still be behind the sub, and Stoutland would have to come in, destroy my sub, and take the chance of me hitting a Focus Blast or going for Disable. More than likely I would just go for Disable, because whatever move he has to break my sub, he would not have to. Like, he wouldn't have Crunch in Ice Fang. He would just have Ice Fang or something like that. But the whole thing didn't work out. I did have enough to make another sub, which I thought was funny, and I went for it. But I died off to Sandstorm. It wouldn't matter. He would have came in with Stoutland and still outsped me. And that would have been the game. So that was a good game. Eeveefan77, I really enjoyed it. That was some mind games at the end there. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the narration. Hope you enjoyed the battle. And I thank you for watching. Please watch my other videos, especially the video that's going to be at the outro, which is my PO. I keep saying PO. My Pokemon Showdown live, which I enjoyed doing. So that's the thing. Hope you have a good Monday, and I'll see you next time. Peace.